Hi guys, it's Pure Gamer and today we're back on GTA 5 real life mods. Let's go to work and we're back here exactly where we left off. We got paid 8,100, which means Mosley is going to sell that Dodge Challenger for 81,000. That's not bad. Yeah, that's quite a good price. Yeah, probably a little bit more than it should be, but hey, who are we to say? Now, if you remember in the last video, I definitely recommend to go and watch the last few videos if you've not. Start from the beginning, I'd probably say, and work your way up. But this series, you shouldn't need to do that. But just for the context of the first few, or at least this one, go and watch the last one, and it'll tell you. Basically, we had an issue with our flatbed. It wouldn't work. We couldn't get the thing to come down. The machine's broke, so we sent it off to get fixed. Mosley lent us his Ford Raptor and the trailer that he uses for his race cars. So he lent us both. We had to go and pick up the trailer. And we got the truck. Now we did clean the truck, but we're going to have to drive the truck to Mosley's now anyway. Because Mosley's asked if we could kindly, obviously on the clock, getting paid still, come and drop this Ford Raptor and his trailer back at his house. Just so he's got everything he needs, and then he'll pay for a taxi for us to get back to work for a car. That's quite good of him really, to be fair. So let's get on the move. Now, in the last video I learned that this thing likes to jackknife at high speeds. The thing just wants to swing, so a little bit of a turn like that isn't too bad. If I start doing that, as you can see, it starts swaying, and when it starts swaying, that's it. Once you brake, it also wants to jackknife, but you can keep control of that. That's not too much of an issue. Now, let's get to work and make some money by basically just, we're on the clock, so we're not actually going to get paid for this job. But when we get back to work, I'm sure we'll find out what the next job is. Unless Mosley tells us, and yes, we've just rammed the car by mistake. I apologise. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. So let's get Mosley. Vehicles. Oh. There we go. On, steady on. Back to his house. Because the quicker we get back to his house, the quicker we can get back to the garage and get our next job. Which, you know, I'm assuming it's a decent repo again. That's just what we want. Now, I should be driving a lot more careful, to be fair, because I don't know why it's not happening, but the police don't seem to be chasing me. Which, you know, I'm not going to complain about, but it's just a bit weird. They're not chasing. Yeah, we're going to go up this way. Now this is where we need to be careful on these windy roads, country type roads, up in the mountains. Especially if people just slam on like they have done. I'm assuming I need to let this person go. Okay, you're not going to let me go. Okay then. That made no sense, but okay. Yeah, it's okay. See, it just wants to swing, and all we did was pull out onto a road. So you can imagine what it's going to be like going around here. So we'll take it nice and steady. Although this thing just does want to drive as fast as it can. Doesn't want to be driven like this, but we'll have to. We don't want to damage the boss's car now, do we? Right, so we want to get higher up than this, isn't it? It's that little bit, if you can see on the mini-map, above the lake, there is like a little sort of like road that just goes around in a circle, and just a little main road coming off it. That's where we want to go. We've still got a little bit of a drive to do, especially driving like this. The car's dirty, and we even took it and got clean and let Mosley know his truck was clean, but I'm sure he knows that driving on these roads, the car is going to get dirty again, so I'm sure he's not too bothered. As long as he's got his truck trailer, I don't think he'll really care. Right, take a left here. Oh, we nearly just slammed someone with the trailer then. I do want to sort of know what type of stunts we can do with this thing. Like, can we drift with the trailer? Because I feel like we can. Because it's so light and it does want to jackknife. I feel like we could kind of take control of it, but I don't want to. We don't want to damage our boss's vehicle. Let's just play it safe. We're here now. Let's not do anything stupid while we're here. Okay, people are just pulling out of driveways. They're driving like me, basically. Right, well, Mosley's in, because that's his lovely ultra blue Tesla. So we'll drive up here. Slowly bring it around. We don't really want to drive on his grass, do we? What the hell was that massive explosion? And we'll drive it forward. And then we'll just reverse it up to the garage doors, where Mosley can deal with it then. And we'll unhook the trailer, because I believe he just pushes the trailer in by hand. That'll do. And we'll put his Ford Raptor right here. Okay, so Mosley's just called us a taxi. Now, wow, Mosley's called us a taxi. Let's have a little look at this Tesla, see what it looks like. Oh, it's prior design. It's got all that stuff on it. Okay. The interior of it looks really nice. Oh, that's our taxi. Better go. We better get a move on. So we need to get back to work. Or at least to our car. Let's get in it.
Hey, my man, where you going?
Right, we're going to Mosley's garage.
Alright, let's hit the road.
So let's go. We'll join back when we're at Mosley's garage. Okay, so while we've been in the car, well, been in the taxi, Mosley's basically asked us if we can do a job for him and Lamar. So Mosley needs a car repoing, and he's got the second key for it, but Lamar needs what's in the boot of the car. Now what we're getting today is a Honda Civic. I think it's a Type R, but I could be wrong. I think it's a 2016, 2017 version. It's matte black. It belongs to a gang member, and they're a drug dealer, and I believe they've got product of Lamar's. Now the thing is, if I take this car, my car's then in their gang territory. So we're going to borrow a car from Lamar. We're going to drive to Lamar. Lamar's going to give us a car just to get there, one that doesn't really matter. And then we can get the car, because we've got the key, and then we'll drop off the product at Lamar. So we're going to get paid two lots here. Lamar's going to pay us for getting what I can assume is drugs or guns or something criminal-like. And then we're also going to get paid by Mosley for repoing the car. So we need to go to Lamar's now. Right. Okay, Lamar just lives down here. Let's floor it down here. Okay, that was the wrong thing to do. Okay, so we've been in to see Lamar, and he's dropped us off this. It's a black Tahoe, Chevrolet Tahoe. I'm assuming this is one of his gang vehicles that he wants us to drive. So that's fine. So, the location where we're going, let me just get it up on the map. It is around this area, I believe. So it's not too far from where we're going really, but Lamar can't be seen going into their territory. That's how like small and pet it is, but also it's got Lamar's drugs that are being stolen off him. So it's one of them where you can't be seen to be stealing Lamar taking his drugs back or going into this territory. If he sent me in a black Chevrolet Tahoe. I do like this. I do like the older ones, but this is quite nice. It's even got TVs in the back. I believe it's in the alleyway, because Lamar has said that he knows exactly where it is. But he didn't really give me a definition of where it is, because he said it's along one of these back roads. So we're going to spot it straight away, because it's a matte black Honda Civic. And all we're doing is leaving this, and Lamar's going to send someone on foot to come and get this. So is it down there? Nope. Is it down there? Where is it? That is the question. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to roll down that alleyway, round the back of that, and then we're going to roll down the other one, We're going to look for it. It's going to be in one of them. Now, I am packing. I've got a Beretta M9, I believe. We've always got that on us anyway. Just even in the repo business, it's just safer to have something. Now, this would be a perfect place to have a car, wouldn't it? I'd hide one of my own cars here if I had a reason to hide it. Just full of little garages and little out areas like that. Perfect spot. So we're just rolling. Now this is probably going to cause a lot of attention to the enemy. Or the rivalry gang, I should say, not enemy. So we just need to be careful. Just going to go straight across here. We're going to do the same again. Right, there's some gang members there. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Are they gang members? Oh, they are.
Look at this fucking clown. I'm here anytime you want to try again.
I'll lock that. That's
Hey,
it.
what's up with you, man?
Hey, what's up?
Hey. And people say I'm a disgrace to society?
Straight up level, Holmes.
Man, fuck you.
I'm gonna make you bleed, cabron. Bitch. Hey, I ain't tripping, Holmes.
That's what I thought. Oh, he's got a gun.
Yeah, come the fuck on!
Okay, we shot someone. We shot and killed someone. That's not what we wanted to do. But it is what we have done. Which means the gang is going to be after us. But it's the best possible outcome there. They knew I was there for that. In fact, well, let's make a statement here. We've got a gun. Where is he? No? Is that it? Anyone else? I thought so. Right, let's get in this Civic. For some reason it's a British build of a Civic because the wheels on this side. But it is a beast, this thing. Look at it, it's like matte grey actually. It's quite nice. It's like it's being wrapped. So we need to take whatever's the product, we need the product in the back going to Moseley. Oh, what's that? So we need whatever's in the back going to Lamar, and whatever the car basically just needs going to Moseley. So the car goes to Moseley, and whatever's in the boot, I'm assuming a lot of drugs, is going to Lamar. But before we do that, you know, we have just killed a man. So we are now just going to fly at high speed, and that's not what we wanted. We're going to drive at some high speeds now. Why are we doing that? Because we've just got in a shootout, killed a man. For what? Well, that's nothing to Lamar, because obviously he did all that killing with the. If you think about the whole of the story of GTA, so it's never an issue that he's done that. But you know, we want to make this worth. Drive around at high speed. Right, okay. Okay, so let's pull this up here. Is there a... No, that'll do, won't it? It'll be fine. Right, let's get the boot open. Okay, here's Lamar, and he's obviously happy with the 3 bricks of weed that was in the back of this car. But we know nothing. So let's take our payment. Okay, we just got paid $65,000 by Lamar. Now, obviously that's dirty money, but that's money, you know, it might not be dirty, I don't know. But Lamar has sorted that for us. He's now going to take the drugs off us. And he's going to sell it on the streets. And Lamar has mentioned that there is a side hustle that we could do. Call this guy Z, he said, and he'll set us up. And I believe we're just going to be drug dealing, so that could be a little side business for us. So let's, well, look at that in the next video, potentially. But thank you, Lamar, for 60 something grand for 3 bricks of weed. So he's going to take that. I'm going to take the Honda Civic back and still get a paycheck for the Honda Civic. Now the Honda Civic's had drugs in it though, and I'm assuming Moseley knows this, and it's gang, and obviously someone's died, so there's going to be probably a cut in the price, but I'm sure it'll still be a couple of grand, I hope. So thank you, Lamar. I'll let you take the drugs and then I'll close the boot. Okay. So, we just got paid like 60, I think was it 68k? I can't even remember now, I'm just dead happy that I'm being paid that much. So we now have 134,000. But we're not going to do anything with that, I don't think, yet. Unless we do the Z business, which is obviously drug dealing, which means we're probably going to have to buy our own supply. But it means we can deal it. And that could be interesting. Interesting little business we could go for. Right, so I'm assuming Z wants this car. Not Z. Mosley wants this car. There's the Dodge from the last video that we repoed. They got us a nice 8,100. Right, so I'll park this here. It's like a matte grey, isn't it? It's really nice. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Right, okay then. So let's go and get our paycheck. Right, we're in the office. Let's see how much we get paid for that. Okay, we just got paid 2,300. Now it's going to sell for about 45,000, but that's not 10%. We're not getting the 10% because obviously it's illegal activity we're just taking part in there, which obviously which will affect Mosley most likely, which obviously we don't want, but it happened. What the hell just happened then? Why did he go to parachute into his building? It made no sense. Anyway, that's where we're going to end this episode of Get to Work. Okay guys, that is where we're going to end this episode, guys, of Let's Go to Work, a GTA 5 real life mods. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, press the notification button down below for instant notifications. We'll see you guys in the next video.